I told you. I knew it. We heard 4.5, 5.5 months ago. But the media, which is evil, uh, beat down the true information. That was AstraZeneca causes blood clots. Oh, but it's very rare. Well, if it's so rare, why is it so mysterious and so hard to find out who took the fucking AstraZeneca in the first place and if they're alive right now or not? See, AstraZeneca started doing their doses months ago, months and months ago in the UK. Let's find out which country approved AstraZeneca. Which country approved AstraZeneca first? Britain becomes first country, as I just said. Fucking listen up, you're gonna learn something. Britain becomes first country to approve Oxford AstraZeneca coronavirus vaccine. Britain becomes first country to approve Oxford AstraZeneca coronavirus vaccine. Britain on Wednesday. This is December 30th, okay? Now, if you know anything about vaccines, they also still run very, very quietly trial runs, probably on inmates and things like that. I wouldn't know. This isn't guaranteed true. It's. Are you telling me who were they testing on last year? December 30th, 2020. Okay, so not this year, but last year in December, AstraZeneca Oxford vaccine was approved in Britain. But how did it get approved in Britain? Should we try and find information on that? You can't. So what happened is they rushed it out. This is what came in first, hot off the web back in the day, okay? But now I'm gonna go back to something that just happened yesterday. Manitoba AstraZeneca update. Let me read this to you. Manitoba pauses use of AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine on people under 55. Wow. This is interesting. Manitoba limits AstraZeneca vaccine, reports 136 new... Oh yeah, we're not reporting none of that. Doctors agree with the pause. So at first, this is hilarious. At first, these doctors are like fucking yo-yos. Doctors like, oh yeah, vaccines saved this world. Now the doctor's like, holy fuck, pause that AstraZeneca vaccine. Stat, bud. So don't believe anything doctors say anymore, okay? Yes, there are beautiful doctors who have hearts and minds dedicated to healing people. If you're a corporate doctor, if you're an establishment doctor, if you're a doctor that gets on the fucking TV, you're scum of the earth. And here's proof. We're going to look up a term that I haven't looked up for a very long time. And this is how this came around. You got to type in the word Fauci. This is what Dr. Fauci says. Dr. Fauci says, warns coronavirus won't ever be eradicated. And this was in July 2020. Has Ebola been eradicated? No? Okay. There's your answer. So, what we have to look up is, it's a very scary term that we're looking up here. I can see the Google moderators just fucking spinning in their desk chairs. You lumpy shits. Um, there's a term when you bring it to life. What is it called when you bring a virus to life? What is it called when you bring a virus to life? Remember, the CDC creates viruses that they say they're looking for cures. But if you know anything about military are doing the same fucking thing. Creating viruses. You can Google it. This isn't hard. Oh, there's a word. And I think it's on that cell phone. I have a term saved somewhere. Uh, Holy fuck, right here. CNN reports why the government is creating lethal viruses. December 19th, 2017. The National Institutes of Health lifted a U.S. government ban on making lethal viruses, saying the research is necessary. Fucking 3 years later, COVID-19. How to make deadly pandemic virus. So December 3rd, 2011, in the December 2nd issue of Science magazine, Fouchier, Fouchier, admits that his creation is probably one of the most dangerous viruses you can make. Scientists resume efforts to create deadly flu virus with U.S. governments. This is Forbes.com, March 4th, 2019. March 4th. That's right. They are trying to turn bird flu, which does not normally infect people, into a human flu. Not surprisingly, many scientists are probably against it. TheAtlantic.com, scientists are creating new incurable diseases in labs. 2014. Ooh. Getting the shit ready, are ya? The BBC.com reports the deadly viruses that vanished without a trace. Scientists are only just starting to unravel why some viruses disappear, but Ethelred had decided to make a stand. It was an RNA virus, meaning it was able to evolve rapidly. See, so can the flu be weaponized? The possibility for genetic engineering and aerosol transmission suggests enormous potential for bioterrorism. They assert the Spanish flu epidemic of 1918 could killed 20 to 40 million people. Can viruses be made from scratch? And that report was SIDRAP University of Minnesota.edu 2003. And it's funny that it's in Minnesota. That says a lot. Can viruses be made from scratch? Scientists have built a virus from scratch in only 2 weeks. Their new technique paves the way for synthetic viruses and bacteria, but stirs concerns over biological weapons and environment. November 14th, 2003. Now I'm going to question which country built a virus from scratch in 2 weeks? Which country built a virus from scratch in 2003? I already know. Wow. They won't tell you. They scrubbed the internet for that. Remember, everything that I'm reading now, they can scrub by the end of the day. That's why you always want to screenshot, take a picture with an old Polaroid camera of very important things that you, and then make duplicates of it like you don't even know. Take that Polaroid picture and you make another Polaroid picture of it, and then another one and another one. Use old film cameras and keep making copies. Was it deliberate bioterrorism? Forbes.com, June 19th, 2020. There's been a lot of speculation about whether COVID 19 was naturally occurring disease. It's called gain of function. I knew I could. I knew if I kept going, I could find it, but it's crazy. There's only one level 4 lab, microbiology lab here in Canada, and if you Google level 4 lab, microbiology lab, and you Google July 17th, I could be wrong here. Let me see. No, maybe it's June. No. It's July, and I believe the date is 17th. Let me Google it and see what comes up here. See how much they've scrubbed this week. The scum that fucking rule us. July 17th, 2019. Winnipeg. Top story. See, it didn't make the news. No, they scrubbed the fucking internet. Oh my god. Chinese researcher escorted from infectious disease lab amid RCMP investigation July 14th. A level 4 virology facility is a lab equipped to work with the most deadly viruses in the world. I'm so disheartened like I already knew that it was bad. I just can't believe that I'm sitting here. Basically, I know who killed JFK, and the rest of you can't wait to find out who wins the Jets game tonight. You disgust me, you know?